This wasn't just a job or a business. For Les, Mavis and their family, it became a whole way of life. There were weeks when they were promoting 7 days or 7 nights out of 7. They both worked so hard. Aims were achieved and titles won. It's incredible to think that Les created a sport where working men could become world champions. Les didn't have a clue about race car setups or race engines, but he didn't need to. Les knew how to put a show on. He knew how to fill a stadium. Week after week they came to see his show. He was the ringmaster, controlling the show.
George Polly, Barry Lee and Duffy Collard, that combination at any meeting really put the hot rods onto the right field for everybody. I think Barry Lee probably, because of his connections with rallycross and various other motorsports, he was able to give it more publicity with the national papers and so forth. And that was a tremendous help for the sport. But although that was the help and got the people to the stadium, once they got there, you then had to put the show on.
The PR, the marketing, the press. I mean, do you really believe that Barry Lee was going to quit back in 1976, as we all read in Motoring News? Not for a minute was that Saturday going to be his last ever meeting, but guess what? Wimbledon was full to the rafters that night. Nice one, Les. You only have to look around your circle of friends to see how many of those friendships have their roots in oval racing.
We've all got a little story, haven't we? Every one of us has got a little story over the years, you know, which we just go on forever if we try to relay all those things.
One little incident up at Wimbledon, up at Ipswich, when we were all lining up for the World Final, and there'd been a little bit of a domination of these Irish people, you know, coming over here and taking all the good prizes, and whatever we tried to do, and we couldn't catch them. And the governor, as I call him, walked up there, wishing everybody best of luck. And I said to him, what happens if an Irishman's in the lead? He said, I'll leave it entirely up to you.
But hopefully, if luck's with us on that day, there won't be any problems, of course, and we, Speedworth again, will retain the championship and bring it back to where it should be, of course, with the best promotion.
It's coming back to England, folks. Don't you worry, don't believe a thing that he says.
Well, there you are. That must be proof that it's coming back to England this year.
Apart from all the memories, of course, Les has left us with the amazing legacy of Speedworth into the new millennium with Dean and Janet Wood. The fireworks, the razzmatazz, the show. Those ideas are firmly seated into the DNA of the company. And that's all thanks to Les. In the early building years there were some ups and downs, but Les and Mavis never lost sight of what the objective was, and that was to build Speedworth International, and they certainly did just that.
Yeah, I haven't done anything special. I've had a cracking bloody life. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I enjoyed everybody that I've met, you know, and the racing has been superb. And if I could do it all again, I'd do it exactly the same again.